You got one while it was just sitting there?
Yeah. Well, you might.
It was like my wife's first bass she ever caught. She cast it, and I'm not shitting you, the thing landed in 6 inches of water a foot from the shore. We were on the shore, right? Literally cast it straight up, straight back down. And while I was telling her, you know, you got to let go out here, fucking fish out of nowhere just comes up and eats this damn crankbait. I'm like, what the hell? You long enough?
I don't know. I'm gonna measure them. Yeah, it's because I was trying to pull a loop out of my reel. Yeah, mouth open. Is it the end of the tail?
Yeah, that's keeper.
Yeah. Two's pretty small. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about because I threw it right over there by that rock. That's what I was meaning by how it's like the soft and then.
Yeah. Literally passing fish. So there we go. Nice. Little guy, I think, or a trout. So anyway, we're on a 45-degree bank, and then to top it off, there's a fucking pine tree. He's got a little bit of fucking anger to him. He'll keep. Whoop.
Yeah, sure will.
Oh, that's 5. Oh, don't you do that, you dumbass.
Most of them are on that tube, huh?
Huh?
You got most of those on the tube?
No, this is the first one on the tube.
Oh yeah, you're throwing that jig.
Yeah. I got one on a jig, 2 on a feeler grub, and then that guy on the tube. So anyway, on this 45-degree bank is this big ass pine tree. Crucial cast water.
Oh, there's a hit.
Huh?
There's a hit.
You got a fish?
Yeah.
All right. The big one. Want the net? I don't know if it'll be bigger than the other one. Oh, you caught one. It proved my point.
Yeah.
Right? Slow down, work the whole area.
Yeah. I get too ahead of myself, I know. Especially with the clock ticking down my back. But
you get used to it.
Yeah.
We've still got 2.5 hours, so. I call my dad Zorro because when I teach him to drag the bottom or when I'm dragging the boat, you know, going real slow, he sets a hook on every fucking rock and stick that's on the bottom, right? I'm like, dude, you got to stop doing that. The only way I can explain it is it's something alive.
Yep, here goes another one.
Yep. You don't have to wait. They already got it. All right, well, I'm going to go right back to that spot because there obviously is a school there.
Yeah. A little bigger.
Yep. You swing them, you're on braid. Just do it fast when you've got a tube. Oh, you ate it. And he spit up a shad or something. That's a keeper. All right, give me back my tube.
Yeah. I definitely appreciate it. You know, the knowledge and everything.
fish, man.
So he'll probably get rid of what, number 4?
Yeah, definitely.
Nah, he's bleeding a little bit.
Hurry up and get him in the water, it'll be fine. This is an amber red or amber orange, and it's because of the light bottom. You're not going to find a black crawdad on the bottom that's white colored sand.
Mm-hmm.
They change their color to the environment, and you'll actually get like blue clog crawdads in here.
Oh wow.
I can show you a picture of 2 crawdads that I caught on I don't know if it was New Melonas or another lake. 2 different areas of the lake. One color was orange. There you go. Look at you. Nice one. Now you got to sort them.
I know. What is up, guys? Back here, Real TV. Sorry, I'm giving you the outro right here in my office. But I do want to talk about the tournament. We placed 19th, which is obviously not where we want to be. Always want to be at least in the top 10, top 5, and really win it all. But it was, you know, a pretty good day. Everyone's out there catching fish, so, you know, it's always good to have a good competition out there. But what I do want to touch on is it was hard for me. I had a good practice, and that's what I was nervous about. I was like, man, I had a good practice. You know, how am I going to turn out in the tournament? But I started off really slow. But the beautiful thing, and this is with Folsom Bass Team, okay? So I'll definitely go check out the Folsom Bass Team. And this is my favorite part about this bass club is learning, right? So what I mean by that is, if you guys watch the pre-fish video, I was going to throw that crank and I was going to throw that lipless, definitely for sure. I did catch some on the crank, but I also learned, and that's my favorite part about being a part of this club, is there's so much knowledge from younger guys to older guys. In fishing, you know, as you know, you can never stop learning. I mean, there's always something that you haven't tried. There's always something that you can learn to do a little bit different technique, lures, you know, whatever, setups. All of that stuff matters, right? And so I was fishing with Scott Hammond, and in the video, you can see, you know, he's talking majority of the time, but that's because I am listening. I am, you know, learning, appreciating his knowledge. So definitely shout out to Scott, because like I said, I was really having a struggle in the morning, and you know, he suggested that I throw with something that I don't even own, that I definitely would not have thrown. Like, I promise you, I wouldn't have even thought about picking up a tube, right? So he gave me one of his tubes, and, you know, was telling me how to fish it, you know, dragging it across the bottom and all of that stuff. And it worked. You know, obviously the last couple of fish, those were all on tubes. So I definitely appreciate, you know, Scott for sharing that knowledge with me, and it was just a day, man. I mean, the battery died because we were running the live well 24/7 and flipping it on and off. I definitely got to invest in making a timer for my boat. But battery died, so luckily I had Mr. Mechanic Scott Hammond on the boat. I mean, we just flipped the batteries around. Nothing too difficult, but it took away from fishing, you know. So definitely got to make sure we're fully prepared every time we get out on the water. But I definitely wanted to give you guys this outro because I know the video is short. I'm sorry, but I was not about to be flipping in batteries, flipping out, and it takes a lot. And I didn't want to put the yellow tech mount in the back, because I know if I was back there and someone had a camera mount pole right in my face, I mean, I wouldn't mind, but it does and it will get in the way. So I always try to just charge up all my batteries and, you know, fish with what I got, you know, and flip them in and out. But we weighed in 5 fish. We were at about, you know, weigh in 8.56. And the winner, the crazy thing is there was a tie, both at 12-17, and obviously the winner goes to Big Fish. So definitely a close tournament. I believe Chris and I forget who he was fishing with, but they came in second, and his fish was just I think it was like 4.97 or something like that, and the biggest fish was 5 point, early light fives. And that it came down to that, right? So I mean, the average fish was about 2 pounds total weight through the whole club. But I mean, we have 2 5-pounders, so that'll obviously bump that up a little bit. The average pounds of total weigh-in was I seen from about 8 to 10, right? So we were at the bottom of it. Like again, I said we're in 19th. Definitely want to do better than that. But hey, that's what that's a part of it. That's a part of the game. How I take these, tournaments, and what I get from these is, yeah, I lost the tournament, but did I really lose, right? So I had a great guy on my boat, so it's always good to, talk to people and, just tell stories and get to know each other. So that's, another reason why I joined the Full Swim Bass team, because it's fun. You're getting to know people, older, young, it doesn't matter the age. You can connect with everybody in some type of way, and that's the beauty of fishing. We may have not won the tournament, but this is kind of like my approach, not only to fishing, but life as well. Everything's a learning experience, so yeah, we may have placed low in the brackets, but I learned so much that day, and that's what it's all about. Got Comanche up in next tournament again, because we did go Oroville, Comanche, Oroville. Now we're back in Comanche in January. I will be fishing as a non-boater just because my boat stays outside and it gets cold and it's dripping wet and you fail inspection. So I will fish as a non-boater, unless, I don't get selected, and then I will, just say, hey, if there's another spot, I'll bring my boat, make sure it's dry and all that stuff. But definitely we'll see you guys at Comanche. Hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's not much footage and more of me talking, but hey, when tournament day comes, I'm in the game mode. Like I'm so locked in that honestly sometimes I forget to even turn on the camera, and that is my fault, and I apologize for that. I will try to do better come tournament days, the way I can give you guys some content and some entertainment, right? So I will catch you guys next time. I'll probably go fishing. Well, I know I will go fishing before the next tournament. Don't know when, but I'll get out there and probably make some video. But next tournament will be Comanche. I got some things for that lake. It's a whole different ball game though. In January, I've never fished Comanche in January. I've always fished it, spring, and last tournament, it was early fall. But until next time, but hey, as always, guys, stay real.